Hello, what's up, you guys? Mr. Anonymous here, back with another video, or yet another movie review. So my first ever movie review was Cult of Chucky. That was a while ago. And we now have Thor Ragnarok, the movie review. Now, this is a bit of a later review because, well, I only saw it like yesterday/Saturday. So, yeah, it's in a little bit late, and review's going up a little bit later, but a review's a review, and let's get into it. So, the, fantastic movie. Overall, like a good, out of 5, I'll give my rating out of 5 stars at the end, but, for now, this movie is really good. It's good. Now, this is one of those movies that is somewhat filler and somewhat not. The reason why I say it's filler is because it's not obviously a main, like a huge film like the Avengers 3 or 4, or, not a huge film that absolutely, like, if you don't watch it, then you're gonna miss a lot. But it also is kind of like that at the same time because this is obviously a huge spoiler alert, but Loki steals the Tesseract near the end to give to Thanos, which he does in the trailer, which we saw in the trailer, which is important. Now, I have a theory. So, if you guys seen Thor Ragnarok, do you guys remember the scene when Hela goes into the trophy room, I guess you could call it, and then she stumbles upon the Infinity Gauntlet, then pushes it over and then says it's a fake? Well, my theory is that Avengers 2, the god-awful movie, Avengers Age of Ultron, my 4th disappointing MCU film, at the end of that movie, it shows Thanos like these grates like opening up and then having Thanos grab the Infinity Gauntlet and say, "Fine, I'm doing it myself." That same exact grate pattern was seen in the trophy room. So what I thought is that maybe Thanos stole the Infinity Gauntlet from the trophy room, then put a fake one in replace, and that's why Hela went over there and then pushed the Infinity Gauntlet over and said fake. I think that's just my theory. If so, it's not a huge important thing. I'm just saying it sounds plausible and it sounds like it could be a decent theory. So, what do you guys think about that? I think the one that she pushed over is actually a fake one, and Thanos stole the real one from the trophy room. But I will say, this movie is more of a comedy than it. I mean, it's action-packed AF, but it's also a comedy. I feel like it's not serious at all. The only major thing that happens is Odin dies and Thor loses his right eye like Odin. Oops, my bad. That's the only real important thing that happens. Thor loses his eye and Odin dies, which I guess that's important. And I guess the Tesseract being stolen by Loki, but it's definitely weird. The comedy in the movie is probably my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite MCU films ever, just because of the jokes that they crack in it. But it's definitely, if you're a serious watcher, someone who really wants a serious movie, then don't watch this. This is a comedy. Watch it if you're still into Marvel, but it's more of a comedy than it is a seriously toned movie. But I will say, this movie is still just fantastic. I watched it with my cousin. She was like, it's alright. And I kind of, I wish that it's like Spider-Man Homecoming. It's a filler, right? It fills in. It's now, Thor's trilogy has now been complete. There will be no more Thor-based movies, which will be all good and dandy because I don't mind that. But either way, just a good movie overall. I don't know what they're gonna be doing after Avengers Infinity War. But if you guys seen the leaked the leaked trailer. I think it was shown at San Diego Comic-Con, not sure, but it was a leaked trailer. It leaked like 3 months or 2 months before the actual trailer released. It showed Thanos' hand on top of Thor's head, and it's just kind of funny, you know. It's like he might, they gotta, they can't, for so long they have been afraid of killing off superheroes that they really, if they don't kill if they don't kill at least 3 superheroes in this movie, I'm gonna be salty. Alright? Because he kills a whole heck of a lot in the comic book, so I really hope they at least kill 3 superheroes. I'm thinking Captain America, Iron Man, because Robert Downey Jr.'s contract's about to end. Well, all of theirs is, but Captain America, Iron Man. Now, of course, Iron Man, might cameo in, like, Spider-Man Homecoming 2 or Spider-Man 2, whatever they're going to call it. That's going to be a trilogy in and out itself. So, you never know. I'm just very excited about the future of the MCU. It's looking bright, it's looking beautiful. And I'm honestly kind of nervous, I'm not a good person when it comes to huge changes. But I am afraid of what they're gonna do after Avengers Infinity War. They're also gonna make more Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They're gonna make more spin-off private films, like maybe Black Widow film or a Nova. That'd be cool. Stuff like that. But I'm a bit nervous on how they're gonna handle, because look at it this way. For someone who's like, why are you so afraid? Why are you so nervous about movies? The future of the MCU. It's because I have been growing up under the umbrella of Phase 1, 2, and 3. Alright, I have been growing up I grew up with Thor, the first one, Iron Man, the first one, Iron Man 2, Thor, just Thor 1, or Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Captain America, Avengers 1, kind of. I grew up with those movies. One of my favorite MCU films was Iron Man. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. But, I'm just afraid of what they're going to do with the MCU, because it's a complete fresh start. Not completely, I guess. It's like an 85% of a fresh start, alright? There's going to be cameos like Captain America, Iron Man. There's going to be stuff like that, but they're not going to be the main center of attention, like the new Avengers / Young Avengers back in the early 2000s. I read their comic book line. I read the comic book line that was in the early 2000s. It was great, I had Hulkling, Wiccan, was Speed in it? And no, I'm thinking of Wiccan, so I'm thinking of Speed, because I'm thinking of Wiccan. Alright, well, I can't name it off the top of my head. I kind of forgot, but I kind of, Hulkling and Wiccan are, like, I think the most popular just because they're in a relationship, so I think they're definitely not gonna be Wiccan and crap like that in the Young Avengers or New Avengers in the New Avengers movies, but they're definitely gonna be, young. And with all this talk, I'm gonna do a separate video of my thoughts on Marvel buying Fox and Hugh Jackman reprising his role as Wolverine for Avengers 4. All of that sounds too good to be true. I believe that Disney will buy Fox. That's really good. But I don't think that Wolverine / Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, especially Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, will appear in Avengers 4, just because it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem right to me. But either way, let's go back on topic with Thor Ragnarok. So I give this out of 5 stars a 3.5 out of 5 stars. You might be like, it's a 4.5 or 5 stars. No, I think that I like more serious films, but I also love the comedic value in this. So I think it's an overall great film. It's not insanely fantastic and amazing, but it's great. It's good. It's really, like, definitely recommend watching it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Mr. Anonymous, out.